Hello YouTube and welcome to an episode of the City. Here we are in downtown 2.0 that we created in the last episode. That is getting a lot of high rises at the moment. Offline, what I did was I just added a elementary school over here, and I did put down our hospital in this area and also put down crematorium, and I did put down a fire station and a police station somewhere around here as well. So here is the police station they put down, and then we've got a fire station. And then what I also been doing is put down some parking spaces, because this place gets busy with loads of parking issues, because the only way to get into this area at the moment is via our train system that we have over here. So that's the only way to get in, and using the highway. This is getting utilized really well. It does have an outside connection now which goes off that way. This is the outside connection, and there's another connection that goes all the way out to that end in a sense, but we don't have any connections linking this to the main city ones that we have. So we need to do that now first, because we are getting chock-a-block traffic. So what we need to do is add another connection from here to our downtown, where we have our train system running through. So I have one stop over here, wherever it will stop. Let's try to see how this is working at the moment. Let's stop here. No, that side is where it's going to go, and then we want it connecting to this one over here. And then technically I want it going back over here, that side, and then go back to our downtown area over here. Yeah, that's been created. That'd be a good idea to change that colour on that one, because I've got too many. Let's change that one to green. See how that gets along, but that's another option for them to get around. And then what I want to do is add a tram system through here. So I know we've kind of built this main stretch in the middle, which is slightly funky looks like as well. So what I want to do is actually run 4-lane road through there, which is going to be this one. So we're going to have to destroy some things on the way. That car park has to go. And this one needs to move over to that side. And then we're just going to carry on upgrading all of this. We have some paths. And then what we want is these outline ones to be the same. I just hate when that happens, where you can't do it because of the connection that we have. So need to wrap that around again. Okay, keep on upgrading. So all on the edge we are going to have tram running. this needs to go. Just plan this here, and then we could do separate tram road that links from here in a sense, that way. Yep, and that will go just gonna connect it to here for now. Like so. For now, and then we're going to increase this one to a 4 lane all the way through. And that should be it. And then what we want is to go on here and upgrade these to have a tram road running through. And this one will need to be a 4 lane as well. That's that bit done, and this bit is doing. We are going to lose some buildings, looks like. Just check the zoning around here. And now the final thing that we need to put down is our tram depot, which we could put down here. Let's us just going to take off snapping and fiddle about with it, see if it connects. Yep, that connects. So that upgrade that one, so we've got enough trams. So 5 more vehicles go onto that one. So now we are going to put our stops down. So yep. So we're going to have a first stop over here, and this is going to come over to this side, and we'll put a stop. So now just on this side. And then one outside in of the school. That's that. And it's going to come back round to this side. And that should be our loop. That's one loop, so let's just connect that one up so I know it's working. So this one, that one, that one. Okay, that's connected. That's one stop done. That's all that connected. So we've got one loop, technically speaking, which goes round this way, round, and then the other loop goes this way round here. And we might expand it, but for now that's what we're going to do. Let's see some trams coming out. So there comes our first batch of trams coming. And then let's just have a look while we're here how that line is doing. So it's got 90 passengers waiting, 0 passengers on that train, and 0 passengers on that train. We just got 2, hasn't it? 2 details. Get 2. Fine, we'll let it pick up its momentum whilst we keep on working on this area as well. So at the moment we don't have that much demand, we only have demand for medium residency, and we don't have any demand for high residency, and then commercial industry is still quite high. What I did do in the last episode was, or offline event, was convert some of these ones into oil industry and then got rid of some concrete ones, because if you look at our production panel, we did have a massive deficit for oil. Still have issues with vegetables, which we'll do in the future. I've got a deficit of wood as well, but then if you go to material goods, you can see here that we are not producing enough petrochemicals, so that needs grain and oil. For some reason we're not producing enough, so there's quite a lot of deficits at the moment. So even if you look at convenience food, we're not producing enough. So some work to do in terms of industry. So let's have a look at what these guys are complaining about. Weather damage. Is that because of the rain? I'm guessing that's the only thing that's happening at the moment. That's sorted itself out quite quick. And then we have an accident. Some truck has ended up over here. And it's cleared that side up. Okay. Right. The other thing that I wanted to do was actually try out our harbours. Could we get it here if we did some terraforming? Let's have a look. Also, that's where I've got it to work. Pop that there. And then this needs some kind of road connections for it to work. So that's our first harbour in. Just done some connections from here around here, and then another connection around here. Do we need traffic lights? I don't think we do. So I'm going to get rid of the traffic lights from here and get rid of the traffic lights from around here, and then I do want another harbour over here somewhere. I think it would look really good here if we can squeeze it in. Let's snap him back on. Exceeding city limit, so we need to add this tile to it. Do that. And I think this would be a good spot for it to go down, so that people have another option. And it will just snap onto there actually. What's it overlapping? Yep, that. And that's fully connected, that is. So let's look at what lines we need to do. So passenger line. I think maybe we could do it this way. Let's build this to go around the edge. Everyone gets a view of it. We do a narrow one there. Get it back out. Perfect, that's connected. And then cruise line. Oh, you could do it to other cities as well. Okay. Maybe not that one. maybe the other one we can do it as connect to outside of the city. So that one, say, connects to here and back. Have failed. Okay, maybe we need to do a connection to this one then. Let's do another one. Squeeze it through this somewhere. Just squeezed it in. So let's do that again. So we're going to do a passenger line that goes from there to this outside bit here and back. And then what I want is one line to go all the way over here and back again. Okay, there are two lines that I've set up. Yeah, we don't have anything on that side, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. So let's see how we get along with this. And already we're getting utilization, getting people waiting. So line 1 got 0 passengers, but what kind of upgrades can you do on this? So you can add extra pair, additional pairs that allow another ship to dock, then transit terminal, integrated bus station, and a test depot. Okay. Add that one on there for the taxis, but we haven't got no bus connection yet, so let's not worry about that. And then this one we'll do the same, because you could have a bus connection here. Have we got any buses running through here? No, we don't. But you could. So let's look at our bus depot, which is over here, isn't utilizing all its stops. So let's do a bus stop from here to this over here, and then that will go back in a sense. Okay, that's connected. I think that looks really good there. It's getting utilized because we've got 171 passengers waiting, which is good to see. And let's just check the other one. Yeah, 132 passengers waiting. So that is going to hopefully help us mitigate some of the issues that we have in terms of parking around here. Okay, so let's have a look how well our tram is actually doing. So let's collect on this, then check our trams. So this is the one that we put down, these two actually. Let's change the colour to one's red, and then one is green. So you can see on this one, so this one is which one? It's the green one that is what we've been doing. Going through the outskirts, in a sense, going all the way around the outskirts, and this one's got 235 passengers at the moment, waiting on the system. And the other one that we had was a red one. Red one is got 22, but saying that, that one's not developed as much. I think this area is going to be another area that we're going to have to fix, because it just gets gridlock. So people come off the highway trying to get over to this side, because this is probably where they live, and then this is always getting gridlocked. So maybe we need to change the way this works, because we only have this bridge connection over here, and the other connection is over here. I feel like because of how many people live in this area, probably need to do some work. You can't just snap over to that either, because that's quite high up. So we need to think of another alternative option to get over there, and that's causing the backlog on this old highway I get. Yeah, it is. So we'll look at that. We'll look at how we can manage that in the next episode, because we need to do some work in terms of traffic management The other thing that I'm not seeing is much demand for low residential. That hasn't spiked up. I think from the first episode it hasn't done, which is when we did all of this work. Since then these have not grown back, and they're still getting issues with high rent, even though they're not paying any rent. They're not paying any taxes for residential. So I don't know what the complaint is or how I can fix that. If you have any suggestions of how it can be fixed, let me know in the comments. And then this bit needs to be, should be 4 really. Yeah, we need to blow this area out, because once we get some connections going across here, we can upgrade this to a 4 that goes down to a 1 all the way down here. Let me just see where the next road connection is here. That's where it will be. No. Yeah, that's where it will be. So 90 degrees. There. Try the other side. That's a 90. That's a 90. And that's a 90. I think we're going to utilize any more of that, so let's upgrade this one to this. And that will keep everyone flowing off the highway. Yes, it will. Yeah, perfect. Right, so I'm going to wrap it up for this episode, because we've done loads of transport in this episode to make sure our citizens can move from one downtown to this downtown. So have a look at this train line. So 330 passengers. The trains are not getting too full, which is good. It's getting utilised. And then we've got our tram network. Tram network, so that one's getting 77 passengers, 11%. That one's getting 29. That will fluctuate depending on what time of day it is and when people are travelling from and to work. A lot of people are walking in this area as well. And then the final bit is the harbour that we've got, and the harbour has 97 people waiting. So it's got 4 passengers waiting now. This one has 82, and that's got loads of capacity, 2,800. So more than enough capacity to utilise all of those options for our citizens to get around the city. Let me know what you think of the additional transport options that I've got available. Put down your suggestions as well. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one.